You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone.
Hi, welcome back to Swift Scents. I'm Debbie. Joining me today for this special video is my husband, Ray.
Hello.
What we're going to be doing today is we have 10 different Aventus clones that we're going to sort of do a comparison side by side with two different ones each, and then comparing it with Aventus and figure out which of these 10 is the closest to the actual original Aventus by Creed. First on our list, we're going to look at the other side. We're going to look at Pineapple Vintage from Parfums Vintage. So let's go ahead and get a sample of the opening to that. Give that a smell, and I'm going to need you to spritz the Aventus.
Fragrance here.
Okay, so for Pineapple Vintage, that's the Creed. Okay, hold that one there. All right, so we're going to compare that opening to Alt Executive number 26 and see which is closest on the opening. So that's Alt.
This one's got more of a lemony opening than a pineapple one.
Okay, but how does that compare to the original? Is that one closer or this one? That's the Pineapple Vintage.
To me, that one is closer just because of the fruitiness. This one here is a little bit more smoky.
Let me smell this. Okay, so we're saying on the opening that the Alt is closer than the Executive number 26 is closer than the Pineapple Vintage. So score 1 for that.
Now I know there's been people that do Aventus clones left and right, but I figured we have 10 different versions of it. We might as well do one ourselves.
And let's go ahead and look at the dry down. So this is the dry down of the Pineapple Vintage. Still very pineapple-y to me. Very kind of fruity. Okay.
That's your Pineapple Vintage.
Pineapple Vintage. And then this is the dry down of Alt Executive number 26. What do you think?
To me, Alt has it. Once again, it still retains its fruity smell. It's more lemony than it is pineapple, but to me, now we're using batch 19S01, so ours is a more fruitier batch. So that might be the reason we're choosing one over the other. I know there are smokier batches, but to me, as far as 19S01, to me, Alt is closer to Aventus than Pineapple Vintage.
Okay, so I agree that the Alt fragrance on the dry down is more closely resembled to the Creed Aventus. All right, so then that eliminates Pineapple Vintage for us in that category. The next we have Mont Blanc Explorer and Vanilla Intense from Parfums Vintage. So let's get the opening on that one. That's going to be really loud on the video. What do you think?
A real big alcohol opening on that one there.
Yes, a lot. I really like it. Still has a good fragrance, but it's definitely not, to me,
There's a little fruitiness in there, but to me, I smell a lot of alcohol, which is surprising because when I tried it at the store, I really didn't pick up a whole bunch of alcohol, but this one does. That's your new Creed.
Okay, let's try the Vanilla Intense.
Okay. Put that over here. Gee.
Gives a very wide spritz, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so to me, this is the Vanilla Intense. To me, that's more grassy versus... That's the Creed.
Okay.
Smell these two. Okay, Creed.
Mm-hmm.
This is the vanilla.
Yep.
Or,
Well.
that's the, I think that's the Mont Blanc.
Yeah, it's the Mont Blanc.
Okay, so out of those, I think that the Vanilla Intense is closer. What do you think?
I agree.
All right, so on the opening, Vanilla Intense is more similar to Creed. And let's look at our dry downs for that.
Okay, this is Mont Blanc Explorer.
Mont Blanc Explorer. This one's getting more grassy to me. This is the Creed.
Mm-hmm.
This is more lemony.
Yes, definitely.
More fruity, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is more grassy to me.
It's got...
Still kind of alcohol-y?
No, it's almost a little smoky. I'm
How about
getting
the
smoke or something out of that one.
How about the Vanilla Intense?
Okay, that's the Creed.
Creed.
That's going to be your pineapple. To me, it lost some of its fruitiness, but it's still closer to Aventus than what Mont Blanc Explorer
Okay,
is.
hold that one. That's the vanilla. Let me smell this one again. I'm really having even a hard time even picking this up. Okay, see what you think. That's the vanilla. This is the Creed. And then this is the Mont Blanc. I'm kind of leaning towards the Mont Blanc on that one myself. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay, so
I just say, if you think it's Mont Blanc, now did you give, which one did you think the opening was closer to?
I thought the opening was closest to, the Vanilla Intense was closer to Creed.
Then we probably have to go with the Vanilla Intense because that would be 3-1 because we both like the opening and the dry down. I like the intense Vanilla Intense and you like the Mont Blanc. So.
Well, yeah, it would still be, yeah, so I would still go with the Vanilla Intense then. Okay, so between Mont Blanc Explorer and Parfums Vintage Vanilla Intense, we go with Vanilla Intense. Did you get rid of the dry down in this?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I'll make that look good.
Okay. Then the next ones we have are English Laundry London. I'll give that one. I really like the bottle on this. I like the... Okay, so that's the opening for English Laundry London. And then in comparison to that, we have Club de Nuit Intense for Men by Armoff.
Good.
I really like the design of this with the little dice on top. This is more smoky woody to me than what I think the Creed should be.
This is Creed here. Aventus.
Okay, so this is Aventus. This is Club de Nuit. This is more smoky woody to me, I think.
Yeah, I've always thought ever since I've ever owned it, it's always been more smokier than, like I said, I've never had a smoky batch of Aventus, so I can't compare it to that. But to the fruity one, it's definitely
To this particular batch, and then this is the
yeah,
London.
that's Aventus.
This is Aventus.
I think London has a more fruitier smell to it at the opening.
Okay, so let me do one more time. This is Club de Nuit.
Now that one, you guys, London. This is Club Nuit, 9/10.
Oh, this is London. Okay, let me see this one. Okay, that's Club de Nuit.
Mm-hmm.
This is London. I'm kind of leaning towards the Club de Nuit.
Yeah, because like I've said, about after 15, 20 seconds of you getting that smoky smell, it starts to
Yeah, and
calm down some to more
and
of an Aventus.
right.
Okay. So right now.
Okay, so that is the London.
Yep. Now we have to do the dry downs.
Okay, so for the opening, we said Club de Nuit.
Yep.
All right, and then let's do the dry downs.
All right, this is London.
This was the opening of,
Okay.
okay, so the dry down of London versus Aventus.
Mm-hmm.
This, I don't know which one you handed
That's
me.
London.
This is London. Okay, so to me, this is more grassy.
That's Aventus.
To me, that's more lemony. See what you think. That's London and Aventus. You're going to give yourself a paper cut in your nose.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm not picking much up of London at all.
How about Club de Nuit?
Okay, let's see here. Oh, hands down. It ain't even no competition. It's Club de Nuit.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Ain't
Okay.
no competition at all.
So, Club de Nuit.
Mm-hmm.
So, between English Laundry London and Club de Nuit Intense Man, Club de Nuit is closer to the actual Aventus. All right. So, then we have...
After that, so this one will be...
So,
put that over there with your winners.
okay, this is the winner's
And
pile.
that's your...
My dry down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Next.
I'm missing one then.
What's that?
Vanilla Intense.
Yeah, I got that up here.
Okay. All right. So then the next group we have is Immortal Zeus. This was a sample sent to me just to try and test out by a company called Fragenza. And then this is also going up against La Venture by Haramain. So let's go ahead and try the openings on those. Again, I just have a little sample of this one, the Immortal Zeus by Fragenza.
Okay.
By the way, all these opinions are our own. We were not paid or compensated in any way to bring this to you. I do like that scent.
Wasting $20 and just testing.
Easy. This will cost y'all. No, I'm just kidding. So this is the Zeus. This is Aventus.
That's weird. First time I've smelt that since we've had it, so.
What do you think?
It's got like more of a birch smell to it. Or some kind of, I'll let you smell
Like a
and see what you
woody?
think. Yeah, I'm not good at picking up notes, but to me it's got a little something at it.
To me, it's lemony. To me, this is like engine grease. Which is weird. That's the Aventus. All right, let's go ahead and try the L'Aventure on the opening.
Okay.
And we'll see which one's closer. I actually like this fragrance. That's the L'Aventure.
No, this is the Zeus. This is the
That's the L'Aventure. Let me just read.
Gotcha.
This is a very nice bottle, and actually when I took it out of the packaging, I could already smell the fragrance, and I thought it was very similar just when I took it out of the packaging. So this is
Can you
the,
smell that one once?
that's the,
Yeah, that's
this is the Immortal Zeus from Fragranza.
okay.
Okay, which one is the Aventus?
This one is this is the Aventus here.
Okay. Okay. And then this is
The
the L'Aventure. That's L'Aventure. This is the Immortal Zeus. That's the Aventus. For me, I think the L'Aventure is closer to,
I agree. Definitely on the opening, it's definitely closer.
yeah, this is the Immortal Zeus.
Okay, so I'll take these and put these over here.
All right, so we're going with L'Aventure on that one.
On the opening, definitely.
All right, so let's do our dry down. This is the Immortal Zeus. That's not your dry down.
No. I'm getting. Now I must say, on the dry down, Zeus is getting closer.
Is it?
There you go.
Okay, this is,
That's Aventus dry down.
okay. I can just barely pick that up.
Well, I might not spread a whole lot on it.
But it is pretty close.
Yeah, I could smell it once, like I said, once I got my nose on it.
Okay, and then let's do the L'Aventure.
Wow. Wait till you smell it.
Mm. Wow. Okay, to me, that's almost dead on.
It is the dry down. That's what I was thinking when I smelt it. I was like,
Okay,
that's pretty
so
damn close.
hands down, the L'Aventure by Haramain is, I'm going to say, the winner in that one. Do you agree?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. So let's put the winner over
That's
here.
amazing how close that was.
I think I lost my dry down of this.
If you did, I'll get another one. That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I think I messed that
By
up.
the time we get
Sorry.
back to it, it'll be ready.
Okay, so then the last two that we have are the Sensual Obsessions version of Aventus. We actually first learned of this house on the TLTG Reviews Fragrance Lounge. It has a really nice spray, but I think I need to get a little bit. Okay, so that's the Sensual Obsessions
All right,
opening.
Give me 1 second.
That's Sensual Obsessions, and let me get then the next one we have is Insurrection Pure 2.
Not a bad opening. I'd go with about 80% close on the opening.
This one to me
Smells good, though.
This one to me smells more vanilla than, Creed is usually considered like a pineapple-y scent, but
Yeah, but they have vanilla smells on some of their batches. I do know that.
so this is the Insurrection Pure 2.
Okay, this is the Sensual Obsessions.
This is getting grassy. Pretty close.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. They come out pretty close on that
Okay,
one.
so that's the Aventus. What do you think between those two?
It's going to be a tough one to call here. Man. I think this one's fruity, which is your Aventus. This one's more of a grassy note, but it's still pretty close. If I didn't know either one, I'd swear that was...
And this is the Sensual Obsessions?
No. That one is... You got Sensual Obsessions in your right hand.
Okay, and this is the Pure 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let me smell the Aventus. Okay. All right, Aventus. Pure 2.
Okay.
Okay, let me smell the Sensual Obsessions. That's really close to me. I'm really having a hard time even deciphering between the three.
Opening, I got to give it a tie because they're pretty dang close. Very close.
Okay, and let me see. Yeah, I think that's a tie, honestly. Okay,
that's very
so
close.
On the opening, I'm going to say the Sensual Obsessions and the Pure 2 are pretty much dead on with that.
Now you want your dry downs.
Are we missing one?
Nope.
Okay.
This is going to be your dry down for this one's Sensual Obsessions.
Okay. So the Sensual Obsessions dry down.
God.
Okay.
The smell's faded some, but like I said, I might be going nose blind because of this is still going real strong.
Mm-hmm. And you want to try the Insurrection too?
Okay, it's going to be your Sensual Obsessions. Mix that.
I marked it. Anyway, they all smell really good.
Yeah, they do. I wouldn't be ashamed to wear any of them. Okay, that's going to be your Aventus.
Okay, so Sensual Obsessions versus Aventus. See, to me, the Aventus is getting to be more lemony. Still pretty close. Let me see the Insurrection. This is getting to me more vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Aventus and Sensual Obsessions.
Okay.
And then Insurrection. To me, I think the Sensual Obsessions is
I'm
closer.
with you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so on the dry down, Sensual Obsessions. Okay, so between Insurrection 2 and Sensual Obsessions, even though it's a tie on the opening, on the dry down, which is what more people are going to notice, the Sensual Obsessions is definitely closer to the actual Aventus. So, all right. So the round one winners are Alt Executive 26 with that dry down. Then we had the Vanilla Intense. Then we had Club de Nuit. And then we have Sensual Obsessions. So.
And then we also had.
And then we had La Adventure.
Yes.
So we've got 5. Narrow that down to 5.
So what we're going to do now is just go with the dry downs alone. Since we already did the openings, we know we don't have to compare the openings because, like you say, dry down is going to be the more important aspect because
Okay.
usually within 15, 20, 30 seconds, these start to dry down and get to the point. So now we just got to go through and sniff and see which ones we like the best.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with this one.
L'Aventure.
Yep. Now, this one here, we're going to give it
I'll do the Vanna White.
We'll give it a 1 to 5 rating on how close it is to Aventus, and then that's how we'll come up with a winner.
Okay.
God, that's got staying power too. But to me, okay, that's Aventus.
Aventus. And L'Aventure. So to me, it's extremely close, but honestly, I think the L'Aventure actually projects more than the Aventus. Like it's
Well,
more intense
you
to
also
me.
have to remember I had to respray, so it's a little bit newer than what the other one was.
I think that's extremely close. I'm willing to say 4 to 5. What do you think?
I'd give it a solid 4.
4. All right. Then let's go with the
Club de Nuit.
Club de Nuit. Try to go a little faster.
Sorry, there you go. It's hard to.
To me, that's more like a 3, though.
Yeah.
I mean, in comparison to the L'Aventure, I think that's a 3. What do you think?
No, I agree.
Okay, so that's Aventus. All right. So then we're going to compare it to Vanilla Intense from Parfums Vintage. Club de Nuit is a 3.
Okay.
All right, so Aventus. Vanilla Intense.
My thoughts like a 3 on that at best.
3. Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it's just
It's not quite there, is it?
no. There's something missing with that one.
All right. So Vanilla Intense by Parfums Vintage is a 3. All right. Then we have Alt Executive number 26. What do you think?
I'll wait till you get done smelling and I'll give you mine. To me, it's a 2.
I was going to say, that to me, it's really not
The dry down.
not that close at all. All right, so there's the Aventus. And then the last one that we have is the Sensual Obsessions version of Aventus. So here's your dry down for that. Okay, let's see what we got. That's really close, isn't it?
To me, it's right up
Like
there.
a 4?
Yeah, it's right up there with a L'Aventure Venture to me.
Okay, so
To me, Sensual Obsessions and Venture are closer to my batch. I'm not saying it's closer to all of the Aventus batches, but to my batch, like I said, it's 19S01, Venture and Sensual Obsessions, when they dry down, smells the closest to Aventus that we have.
okay, so in the number 4 spot, L'Aventure and Sensual Obsessions. In the number 3 spot,
93 spotted.
well, getting a 3 is Vanilla Intense and Club de Nuit, Armagh, and Parfums Vintage. And then coming in at the bottom with a 2 is Alt Executive number 26. So basically, if you're looking for an inexpensive version of Aventus, in our opinions, based on the information that we have here, I would say the La Adventure and the Essential Obsessions are good options. And I forget the price ranges for these. That was what, like
$20 maybe.
$20, and the Essential Obsessions was
For that I think we only paid $15 to $20, something like that. We got the smaller bottle, so like I said, it's definitely worth the price. Like I said, now granted, like I said, there's different batches, but to this batch, that's what I get.
right. So you can have some inexpensive options to a very nice niche fragrance. Go ahead and put your comments down below. Maybe you have some of these. Maybe you've had some different experiences. Maybe you have one we hadn't tried here. Click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Swift Scents.